So today marked the much anticipated day, what many are calling the real precursor to the potentially contentious 2026 general elections, as the Independent Electoral Commission officially began the verification and nomination of presidential candidates. The activities officially commenced at 9:30 a.m. when the very first candidate or aspirant, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni of the ruling National Resistance Movement, arrived along with the senior party officials, many of whom also hold high government positions. Here, protocol ushered him into the nomination place where the commission's officials undertook a thorough review and verification of his credentials, which included confirming proof of payment of the non-refundable 20 million Uganda shillings.
And the protocol will lead the aspirant to his line. Back here. For the proposer and the seconder. The commission is also checking that the right.
After satisfactorily examining and verifying Museveni's credentials, the commission, which has been made up of 8 officials led by Justice Simon Byabakama, unanimously declared Yoweri Kaguta Museveni as a certified presidential candidate for the 2026 national general election.
We have checked and verified the aspirants' papers as presented, and we find them in order. That he has fulfilled all the requirements as stipulated in the Presidential Elections Act. Therefore, I, Justice Byabakama Mugenzi Simon, being the returning officer for the nomination of presidential candidates, declare Museveni Yoweri Kaguta a duly nominated candidate in respect of the presidential elections 2026, he having fulfilled the nomination requirements under the Presidential Elections Act, Chapter 179.
Subsequently, Museveni addressed a press conference where he revealed 2 major priorities he intends to pursue in his next 5-year term if re-elected. Among these included doubling the national economy's GDP, citing the availability of necessary resources.
But really we have got 2 major thrusts. Thrust number 1 is to work with the middle class and the investors from outside to completely transform Uganda from a lower middle income country, which we are now. We are no longer a least developed country, we are now a lower middle income country, to high middle income country moving towards first world country. I think the idea is that in this Sanja, which you are now concluding, if you check the figures, the GDP of Uganda has doubled, apparently. I had not bothered to check that, but they pointed it out. That at the end of the last Sanja, we were like 34 billion. We are now 66 billion. To double the size of GDP in one term is not a mean achievement. And this is what we intend to do in this coming term. And things are now much faster because We have everything that we didn't have in the past. We have electricity. We have the roads, although we need to repair some of the others. We have the telephones. We have the manpower, the educated people. We have the peace. That's why we are being flooded with more investments. Because people in the world are looking for a peaceful area, a peaceful and profitable area where to invest.
Museveni further emphasized that his next term he will not tolerate impunity and criminality in the country, particularly corruption in some public institutions, which he argues that has been a major impediment to the national progress.
Then crime. There is peace in the country. There is no war. The army cannot allow that. But there is a bit of crime and impunity. Criminals who are not handled because of some corruption among the people involved. The NRM structures need to come out and help expose crime and hold accountable all the criminals.
Well, this has not been all about President Museveni's nomination day. After here, we understand he proceeded to Kololo, where he held a public rally. I remain Joseph Kabale at Lweza Lubowa, the Electoral Commission's new home.